hamstring, Dwight's back, and then any other sort of various LeBron's knee. Am I missing any at this point?
Dwight, yeah. I mean, I think I don't know if you're missing anybody, but Russ moved around pretty well tonight. I'm not sure what we'll be listing him as in terms of tomorrow. But he's at least possible to play tomorrow, as is Braun, as is Dwight. Melo is less likely to play, but he's working it out right now, and obviously going to see how that feels overnight.
Let's go to Kyle.
Frank, I think you used the words sort of bad energy or strange energy. LeBron used the words fog around the trade deadline, just to describe how your team's been playing lately. Does the certainty of knowing that this is your team going forward help from what you see in practice, or do you just get the sense that it's going to take a lot more than just certainty?
No, it's a new day. I think we had our group had great energy today, both in the team film session and in practice. I think there's just a natural reset energy to our group, knowing that the trade deadline has passed. This is the group that we put together to start the year. This is a group we believe in. And I think every team, feels that on some level. But I think, our group in particular, with how we played the last two games and, how we were feeling about our group, there was a bad energy to it. But I think with that deadline passing and, having a refreshed mindset today, our group had really good energy about going out and trying to win a game tomorrow and, understand and believe in what we can do this year.
Dave?
Yeah, road trips can sometimes do a lot for a team. You guys have the extra day up in, the Napa area. Do you think that came at a good time for your group?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Having this off day and having guys, have a chance to spend some time together away from the court, is definitely something I feel like our group needed.
Next, we'll go to Alan.
Coach, just out of curiosity for Anthony Davis specifically, is there a certain number of shots ideally that you'd like to see him take in a game? Just looking at his last couple of games, he had 11 in one, 10 in the other, or you don't approach a game like that. It's all just based upon what happens on defense and so forth. Yeah,
we want him more involved than that, but I don't have a fixed number of shots that I'm trying to get him. The defense tells you, who's going to get the shots most nights. We want all of our guys making the right reads. But I do think that, just looking at the game the other night, I did not get the ball in his hands enough in the fourth quarter. That is something I want to own, and our group has to own. Definitely want him more involved in that, but there's no fixed number of shots I'm trying to get for certain guys.
Jordan?
Hey, Coach, wanted to ask you about THT and also Stanley Johnson. They've been playing really well. THT had a big game last game, really has been competing defensively. Same with Stanley, been active on the glass. Just wanted to get your thoughts on those two.
Yeah, we need their young legs. That energy that they bring to the table on our group is a great compliment to our vets. And, we need those guys playing with the energy that they're playing with and the confidence that they're playing with. I thought Talon in particular was really, really good in that Portland game. It was one of those building block games, so to speak. To just get him in the right spots with being comfortable and confident in the catch and shoot situations he had, but also making plays in the pick and roll. We had some of our best offensive possessions with him using the pick and roll and spraying it out to the backside and really triggering great ball movement. So I loved how he played. And then obviously Stanley's been a breath of fresh air for us, since he got here, with how hard he plays, the physicality that he plays with. And, like I said, is a great compliment to our vets.
Next up, we'll go to Andy.
Hey, Frank. Over the course of the season, there's been a recurring theme of players saying that they make the same mistakes over and over, or that energy, intensity or urgency has been lacking, and that keeps recurring. As a coach, how do you gauge that what you are telling them is being processed and heard and really registering?
Well, what we have a strong amount of carryover from the things that we work on, you know, whether it's the accountability in the film sessions, you know, to the practices, you know, to the things we're highlighting, you know, to see take place on the court, you know, but, you know, those habits with some groups, you know, they take shape right away, you know, and some groups it takes longer, you know, and, you know, there has been too many situations we've had ugly nights where too many things are going wrong at once. And, you know, hopefully we can, you know, be more consistent down the stretch.
Does it feel though that you're being heard in terms of what you're telling them and that it's registering with them and that they're
Yes.
feeling it? Okay,
Absolutely.
thank you.
Not sure if this is the correct name. It says Caitlin on the screen name.
Yeah, I apologize. On my girlfriend's laptop, couldn't figure out how to switch the name on there. And Frank, Jason Dumas with Crown 4 here in the Bay Area. You guys played the Dubs opening night. Obviously, it's been a while since then. How have you seen that team progress over the year, especially with the addition of Klay Thompson?
Well, obviously Clay is one of the best ever to do it, you know, so to add him back into the mix makes them stronger. You know, I think that's a scary thing for the NBA, for the league, but a good thing for the NBA. You know, I think everybody's happy to see him healthy and back playing at the level that he's capable of. He's just good for the game. I think, you know, obviously that's one of the biggest changes from that opening night, you know, for their team. Having Draymond out of late, you know, obviously changes them, and, you know, they're not as strong in the ways that Draymond impacts the game, but they've done a great job. Coach Kerr's done a great job, you know, making up for his absence with other guys. And, you know, obviously Kuminga's coming in and playing well, Wiggins playing well, Poole playing really well. You know, I mean, they just, they got a good rhythm, you know, and, you know, having their system and their core that they've won championships with, you know, operating the way they've played and the way Steph has been playing is, you know, it's not surprising to see them having the success that they're having this year. So we're also very different than you know, the way we played on opening night, stylistically and rotationally, and you know, hopefully we have a different result.
Thanks.
All right, we'll finish up with a follow-up from Dan.
Frank, now that you guys are definitely moving forwards here, at least for the rest of this year with Russ, he at times, you know, like the message has been like, we want Russ to be Russ. At other times, the message has been sort of, you know, he needs to change his game a little bit, play off of those other guys more. Is there an opportunity to adjust from your standpoint how you want to use him? Is there clarity or that you know, or is it basically still kind of like we want Russ to be aggressive, get to the paint, and that's his job?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any major shift, you know, involved. You know, we just want him to play his game and, you know, obviously continue to, you know, to help him, you know, with the environment around him, you know, and make him comfortable. That's our job as coaches to put him in position to succeed and to be himself, you know, but it's not a major adjustment. You know, but there are things that we look at every day throughout the whole course of the year, not just right now. You know, with him and with all of our guys, you know, to put them in positions to succeed. So that's really where our focus is.
Thank you, Coach. We'll be back with Russell in just a moment.
Okay.